I'm seeing that this person's awakening happened after losing you. Okay, here we have the Sun, and we also have Judgment. This is a very real wake-up call that is impossible to avoid now. But I'm seeing that this came after something had already ended between you two. It's kind of like this energy that this person wouldn't have woken up had this separation not happened. I'm also seeing something about impulsive words. That's what I'm getting with the Knight of Swords reversed. Impulsive words, impulsive actions, miscommunication, maybe someone trying to control the direction of the connection, but I'm seeing that it backfired for this person. Because honestly, the Knight of Swords reversed, it isn't a calm energy. It's not someone in peace. It's someone reactive. It's someone who spoke or acted before thinking of the consequences, thinking how it would affect them and how it would affect you and this connection. But on a more positive note, I am seeing the Star here. The Star, it feels more like your energy though, because the Star speaks of healing and alignment. And I feel like the Two of Cups in the reversed here is representing the misalignment between you and this person. I am getting that this was definitely a real connection, okay? There was nothing that you made up here, but it wasn't in sync. You and this person were not in alignment, not at the same time, and definitely not at the same level, okay? I feel like this separation had to happen because it was the only way it was going to trigger growth within each of you. Growth in the sphere of love and relationships and attachment. Okay, I feel like on your side, you had to feel the heartache of losing this person so you could stop projecting the potential that you see in someone and see someone more for how they're showing up. And I feel like for this other person, they had to learn through the heartache of losing you that if you don't fight for someone, that if you don't put in the time and energy and effort into a connection with someone, that it's naturally going to fall apart and the connection will be lost without effort. Okay. But I am seeing with the Sun here, and also the summer solstice, which speaks of letting go of control, of celebrating life, of having fun. I do feel like you are most likely the one who is trying to be in this energy of choosing joy and choosing peace with or without this person, while this person is the one facing the realization of this misalignment and missed opportunity and how they didn't treat you the way that you deserved when they had a chance. Really, what caused this separation is this person's own emotional baggage that they hadn't looked at, that they hadn't healed, and that contributed to them appearing disinterested or not feeling motivated enough to pursue something here. It contributed to them missing this opportunity with you. But I'm getting with the Tower reversed here, this separation was inevitable because until this person is to deal with this emotional baggage, trauma that they need to heal, unresolved issues within them and within their lives that they need to heal, something was never going to work between you two. This person was always going to keep you at arm's length, never allowing you to get really close to them. They were always going to appear very wishy-washy, reluctant, weary about pursuing a connection with you. This is kind of an energy of someone having had to learn the hard way. And maybe, let's say, if you were on the other side of showing a lot of interest to this person or even chasing this person, I think you got to a point of realizing that none of that effort is worth it if there will be no reciprocity. What is this person's awakening about? Strength. Recognizing that they're not powerless, that they never were, but that they were lacking confidence. Queen of Wands reversed. This is someone who didn't know how to replace their own self-doubt with confidence about your attraction to them, with confidence about your desire for them, with confidence about their ability to make something happen here. But here's the thing, I think they had to embrace those qualities within the realm of relationships and love and attachment, and you had to learn how to embrace those qualities on your own, especially if you can look back at your past romantic history and you see patterns of self-betrayal, meaning that you would put people before you simply because you loved them so much or because you felt a strong attachment to them. For you, it was you needing to learn that no matter how strongly you feel pulled to someone, how much you desire or love someone, that you should not betray yourself just for the sake of connecting with them, especially when they are not treating you with love, patience, and kindness. Let's get some more info here. Okay, so now I want to look at how this person felt. How this person felt when things ended. How did this person feel when things ended? How are they feeling now? It's the same old shit. It's the same old cycle. But I think when things ended, this person was kind of projecting blame onto you, like blaming you for something falling apart, or blaming your reaction for them acting or reacting in a certain way. But now their realization is, but wait, I think I also might have been hurtful here. I think I might have been toxic here. And this person felt that by entertaining a connection with you, these same scenarios were going to keep occurring. But it was also because they were unable to learn necessary lessons themselves. And so, of course, if they were not willing to heal or grow either, just as much as you were, the cycles between you two were going to be repetitive and predictable. And I think what has made everything worse here, if this is your reading, this person has most likely not given you an apology, or it was half-assed, is what I'm hearing. And I'm also getting that at the time of this falling out, this person thought it would be more of a hassle to rearrange their life for you, to rearrange their plans for you. This person was in a more selfish energy. They weren't ready for compromise. They weren't ready for being in a team in a romantic sense. There's also something about Virgo energy coming through. And just in case I didn't say it earlier, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and Cancer is also significant for some of you. And I'm getting that at this time, this person, they do think about reaching out a lot to you, but it's a lot of thinking, not a lot of doing, or typing up messages, picking up the phone, but never hitting send, never dialing. And they're recognizing that the only way to build something with you is if there would be compromise so that you can move forward. No more blaming each other for things, no more accusing each other of things. but wanting to heal together. But honestly, that can only be a reality for you if this person finds the strength within themselves to be honest with their feelings and their aspirations for this connection. Because if not, they will lose you, you know? Some of you may be thinking, well, if I don't get this person, I'll be with no one. And some of you might be thinking, you know what? Well, if I don't get this person, I do want love still. It all depends on where you are in your life and what you desire for this life. Some people can be happy alone, like that is a possibility. And some people can be happy with other people that they thought would never be able to replace what they once had. And some of you may be able to rebuild with this person, but it's not just something that you get to decide, because free will is at play here as well. If union happens between you, what was I just saying? Free will. If union happens between you and this person, it will happen when it needs to, okay? But regardless, I want you to know that everything in your life is going to happen exactly at the right and perfect moment for you. Now, before I move on to the rest of the reading, if you've made it this far, I do want to give you your lucky number. So know that when you see this number, there are good things on the way to you. So we have the number 777. I want you to affirm to yourself, I am lucky and the universe always works in my favor. And that's something that you can affirm to yourself. That's something that you can leave in the comments so I know you made it this far. And also, just a little side note, the number 7 is a very spiritual number. So this could be a sign for you to connect with your higher self, connect with God, the universe, connect with your spirit team, your ancestors, whether through journaling, whether through meditation, whether through chanting, whether through prayer, whether through whatever you want to do. Just find a way to have some time for the spiritual world as well. All right, I want to see, is this truly over? Is this truly over? Is this divine redirection? And is reconciliation aligned or not? Okay, so for a lot of you, you and this person do have a soul contract. Now, for some of you, that soul contract is fulfilled by getting together. For others of you, that soul contract is fulfilled by moving on with your lives, moving forward with your lives, and embracing the possibilities elsewhere, but not seeing this as a loss. Now, regarding if this is truly over, here I have here and now, your true love is already a part of your life, but it came out sideways, meaning there is a mix of energy here, meaning it's 50-50. For some of you, this is a confirmation, but listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, be honest with yourself. For some of you, this is a confirmation that your true love is already a part of your life. You already know them. You've already met them. For others of you, this is saying that you have not yet, but that you should not lose hope and do not feel all is lost if you really wanted it to be with this person, okay? If they are on a pedestal in your heart, in your mind, it is because you have put them above yourself. And there is not one person in existence who is going to complete you, who is going to take all of your unhappiness and doubts and fears and lack of peace away. There's not one person that can do that for you, and no one should have that responsibility. But the beautiful thing is that God, this universe, has given you the strength to wake up to who you are and to recognize that you can do all of those things yourself. And don't ever think that your standards are too high. If you can meet your standards yourself, it means someone else can too, if you want someone else. Okay, I am seeing that this is a divine redirection because one person in this connection was definitely giving too much, and that's most likely you. And that led to an imbalance in this connection. And so, being that that was you, it was only natural that God, the universe, had to separate you and this person for some time, if not permanently. And I'm seeing that reconciliation is not aligned for all of you at this moment in time. Because here we have addiction, but it came out sideways. So this is telling me, so for some of you, it could be that this person has addictions and enslavements that affect their ability to show up in a romantic relationship and with you, addictions that they need to deal with. And for others of you, this could signify even on your side that there's still some codependent habits that you would need to work through in order to attract something more aligned with you, something that isn't going to be toxic, something where it isn't going to be this runner kind of chaser dynamic. And you'll know you are secure within yourself and you're in a secure relationship when you don't feel like either of you is chasing the other. Okay. It's more kind of like this calm yet balanced feeling that we are both choosing each other and we are both happy to be here. Now let's see, what is the spiritual lesson here? What was this connection teaching the collective? This was also meant to teach you like how much trust, how much faith do you have in your angels? How much faith and trust do you have in God, this universe? Because they're showing here, we have a soulmate for you. We have a divine counterpart for you. And you can trust that your prayers and your affirmations and your visualizations will bring you and your person together. But until it's time for you to be in that relationship, have a little faith that even if something isn't going right in this moment, doesn't mean nothing will ever go right. Doesn't mean nothing will ever work out for you in love. And for some of you, yes, the person that this reading is about could be your soulmate, the person that you're meant to be with. But for others of you, your soulmate is someone so much better. And God, the universe, they just want you to have faith in them, that they will bring you someone. You don't even have to go looking for them. You don't have to chase after them. They will bring you someone who will naturally make the effort. Okay. What does this person realize now? What does this person realize now? So here we have, we will be together again, but it's coming out sideways. So for some of you, this person is realizing that there will be a chance to be together again. And for others of you, this is them realizing that you will not be together again. And if that's the case, it's most likely because they've made a decision that they don't have what it takes to meet your expectations, or they just doubt themselves too much, sadly, or they unfortunately don't feel they are deserving of love. What does this person regret? They regret not letting you know how much they have missed you, how much they have not been able to stop thinking about you, and how this has been going on for a long time. It's this feeling of just not having said a lot of things way sooner. And they understand that all you've wanted from them is to admit and tell you how they truly feel. That all you wanted from them was to feel that way again, to get back to a place of peace with one another. But you've recognized that that can only happen if both people are willing to compromise and take accountability for that which they need to be held accountable. Because someone did mess up badly here. So if you leave this reading with anything, I just want you to know that if their awakening didn't happen while they had access to you, and it could only happen after they lost you, it's just, it had to be that way. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong or that you should have done something different. Sometimes that's just how the universe works. That's just how God works. Not to punish anyone, but to teach. You know, the energy of judgment, it isn't revenge. It's realization, it's clarity, it's seeing something for what it truly was after the ego settles, okay? But I just want you to know that your path, the future, things to come, there's still joy there. There's still healing there. There's still alignment there. But only if you can commit to no more chasing, no more convincing, no more forcing. If this was a true soul connection, which I do feel that for a lot of you watching this, it is and it was, but it served its purpose. It woke something up in both of you. But awakenings don't always mean reunion. For some they do, but not for everyone. And as a responsible reader, that's just something that I always have to say. And sometimes we do have to grow in different directions to truly grow and to truly recognize what is valuable, including ourselves. So, do they understand now? Do they realize a lot now? Yes. The cards say they do. But your happiness was never meant to wait for that realization. My only advice for you now is to protect your joy as much as you can, celebrate your life as much as you can, and let the universe handle the rest. So if you want to go deeper into this person's higher self, the karmic layer of this connection, and where this is actually headed, I have linked the extended reading below, and I'm also always available for private readings as well, linked below. For those of you joining me now in the extended, I'll see you there. And for those of you who will not, I'll see you in the next video.